Doncic will put up a three. Hits one right there. A triple, and Luka, five-time first-team All-NBA. Doncic putting it through. Off balance. Oh, and cut! Wow! Oh, he's feeling it. Doncic through traffic. Doncic on the move. So gracefully as he fired. Doncic 5 more points to have the most points through the first 2 games in Laker history. Doncic 3.
Yo, what's good, everyone? So Luka Doncic just dropped 44 points in his 3rd game as a Laker, and the entire NBA is shocked. He's averaging 45 points through 3 games, looking like he's playing NBA 2K on rookie mode. And honestly, this might be the year he finally wins MVP.
Do you hear that, D-Wade?
What is it? Is that 3 letters?
Game 2 of the NBA season, MVP chance.
Yeah, I said it. And before you start typing, but SGA or Jokic exists, just hear me out. Because what I'm about to show you is going to make you a believer. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we need to talk about skinny Luka. This man lost 31 pounds this offseason. That's like a whole toddler, bro. He went from thick Luka to Greek god Luka real quick. Now, I'm not body shaming. Luka was always incredible. But this version, different animal, same beast. He's on this strict intermittent fasting routine, eating 250 grams of protein a day, cutting out gluten. Man is locked in.
I wouldn't do that just yet, because your ass is mine.
Meanwhile, I can't even stop eating Takis at 2 a.m., but I digress. Here's why this matters. Defense. Yeah, you heard that right. Luka Doncic. Playing defense. He's moving faster, staying in front of guys, actually rotating on time. After the Warriors game where he dropped 43, he literally said, "I am improving in defense."
What did you actually feel out there as the difference, considering all the conditioning that you did over the summer?
Probably just more attacking the paint. I think I'm getting better on the defensive end, just trying to be more involved, more communication, but overall, 41 minutes, so I like that.
When Luka starts caring about defense, it's over for the league. That's the final boss unlocking all abilities.
Back and gets the easy deuce.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the Lakers in the room. Look, we all know MVP voting isn't just about stats. It's about narrative, it's about exposure, it's about playing under the brightest lights.
Lake Show, yeehaw!
Acting the part to a T.
Yeah, he's got it down,
doesn't
too.
he, though?
That's why he's an actor.
Oh, everybody knows about the Redcoats here at Staples Center. Yeah, I'm watching you.
No smiling either.
You can't do it when you're a Redcoat. Will Ferrell. He is a regular here at Staples Center.
And there's no bigger spotlight than Los Angeles. Think about it. Luka was amazing in Dallas, right? 5 straight All-NBA first teams. But Dallas? Small market. Games start at 8:30 CST when half the East Coast is already asleep. No disrespect to Dallas, but let's be real, nobody's staying up to watch Mavs games unless it's the playoffs.
We are in deep shit!
But now, he's in LA. Every game is an event. ESPN is basically the Luka Doncic network now. He breathes funny and it's a segment on First Take. Stephen A. Smith is probably screaming his name in his sleep. This is the media machine, baby. And it matters for MVP. Multiple analysts, Kevin O'Connor, Kendrick Perkins, NBC Sports, are already calling him the MVP frontrunner. And we're only 3 games in.
Luka is my early favorite to win the MVP. Hell, he went to the NBA Finals with the Dallas Mavericks out of shape. Imagine what he's going to do to the league this year, and the Laker fan base should be ecstatic right now. They should be fired up because Luka has embraced the challenge, the disrespect, the criticism, and now we're going to see a different version of Luka Doncic on the floor, on both ends of the floor.
Here's the other thing that's huge. LeBron is hurt. He's out with sciatica until mid-November, missing like 10 to 15 games.
The team announced yesterday that he has sciatica on his right side and will be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks. Again, note that this is reevaluated, not playing in 3 to 4 weeks. And when asked when James could return, head coach J.J. Redick said, quote, "He is on his own timeline."
And while that sucks for the Lakers' depth, it's perfect for Luka's MVP case. Here's why. Without LeBron, Luka is the undisputed alpha dog. There's no "is he really the number one option?" debate. It's his team, his offense, his show. And you know what happens when Luka has full control? 136 points in 3 games. That's not a typo. 43 against the Warriors, 49 against the Wolves, and 44 against the Grizzlies. He's the first player in NBA history to start a season with back-to-back 40-point, 10-rebound, 5-assist games. That's some Wilt Chamberlain-type stat. That's video game numbers. By the time LeBron comes back, Luka will have already established the early MVP narrative. And in the NBA, once that narrative takes hold, it's hard to shake. Just ask Derrick Rose in 2011. He had the narrative locked by Christmas. Okay, I know what you're thinking. What about Giannis? What about Shai? What about Jokic? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the defending MVP and the Thunder are stacked, respect. But here's the thing, voter fatigue. The Thunder already won last year. Are voters really gonna give it to them again? Plus, Shai doesn't have that wow factor storyline this year. He's just really good, which is great. But MVP needs more. Nikola Jokic? Listen, the man is incredible. 3-time MVP. But voters are tired of Jokic. He could average a 30-point triple-double and people would be like, yeah, that's just Jokic being Jokic. Plus, there's the whole controversy about whether he's won too many already. It's like when your favorite artist wins Album of the Year 3 times in a row. At some point you're like, can we give someone else a chance? Giannis. Trade rumors, team dysfunction, might not even be in Milwaukee all season. Hard to win MVP when you're requesting a trade mid-season. So when you look at the field, Luka has the clearest path. He's got the stats, the team success potential, the market, and the narrative. Here's the thing about MVP voting, storylines matter. And Luka's storyline is perfect. He's been knocking on the door for years. 3 top 5 MVP finishes, never won. He's only 26, entering his absolute prime. He transformed his body, committed to defense, and just joined the most iconic franchise in sports.
Can you just take me through what you did that night?
Well, I was actually in the bed, My TV wasn't working, so I was on iPad watching a movie, about to go to sleep. First thing I said, probably 3 times, is April 1st.
What were you feeling in that moment?
Sadness, mostly. I was still in shock, crazy shock, and I felt like my heart was broken, honestly.
At guard, in his 7th season from Slovenia, number 77, Luka!
He's a man full of emotions tonight.
I've never seen a player have that type of emotion and then be able to turn around and have the game like you did.
45 for Doncic. Luka lunacy returns here to Dallas.
Now he's in LA with a chip on his shoulder, trying to prove Dallas was wrong for trading him. That's a movie right there. Plus, there's the whole best player in the NBA finally getting his flowers angle. LeBron's aging. Steph is 37. KD just got traded. The league is ready for a new face. And Luka is that guy. Let's talk numbers real quick, because at the end of the day, you gotta back it up statistically. Through 3 games. 45.3 point per game, leading the NBA. 11.7 rebounds per game. 7.7 assists per game. 58% field goal percentage. 58%. For a guard, who's taking step-back threes and contested floaters. If he keeps anywhere close to this pace, even if it drops to 32, 8 and 9, and the Lakers finish top 4 in the West, it's a wrap. He's your MVP. And here's the kicker. The Lakers have plus 1,900 championship odds right now, 5th best in the league. They're viewed as legitimate contenders. MVP almost always goes to a top 3 seed. If the Lakers overperform expectations and Luka is the reason why. That's your MVP, baby. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's a lock. There are some concerns. 1. Injuries. Luka just missed a game with a finger/leg issue. If he misses significant time, the narrative dies. 2. Team record. If the Lakers struggle and finish 6th or 7th, probably not winning MVP. Voters care about wins. 3. Defense. Even though he's improved, if he has some bad defensive games that go viral, that could hurt him. 4. LeBron returns and splits votes. If LeBron comes back healthy and also has an MVP caliber stretch, they might cancel each other out. But honestly, I'm not worried. Luka looks locked in. He's in the best shape of his life. He's on a mission. And sometimes, that's all it takes. So let me tie this all together. Luka Doncic will win MVP this year because physical transformation, best shape of his career. LA spotlight, maximum media exposure. LeBron's absence, early season showcase opportunity. Elite production, leading the league in scoring. Team success potential, Lakers are contenders. The it's his turn narrative, perfect storyline. This is the year. Mark my words. When they hand out that MVP trophy in June, it's gonna be Luka Doncic holding it up. But what do you think? Am I crazy? Drop your predictions in the comments. Who's your MVP? Let's debate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we're going to be covering this MVP race all season long. I'm out. Peace.